Okay. So we tried it on the laptop. Just wanted to kind of see how that whole thing would work. But I mean, it was cool. I definitely felt like I was able to do a lot more on the laptop, but it seems much easier, and it seems like the lighting is better on the phones than on the laptop. And mind you, that's a MacBook. So I don't know what the fuck, but whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for everybody to pop back up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because that was annoying. Yes, we're back. We're back. I just went live on my phone. I did want to test things out with the laptop because it's more constructed on the laptop, but we're back. And, you know, obviously it's going to be much easier for me to do on the phone because that's where we do it usually. But yes, you guys, I'm just like to a point where I'm just so fed up. Now, I'm sorry if I couldn't read y'all comments on the live previously. Hey, Sandy Lee, how you doing? Gigi, how you doing? Millie, how are you? So yes, we're back. We're back. Chantrice, hey babe. We're back. We were just trying that out on the laptop just to see how things went. But now we're back. This conversation ain't over. So, what I was going to say is that I'm just sick and tired of people. Wait, hold on. I think people are messaging me. Let me just check. Guys, if you're friends with somebody that usually pops in my lives, please message them, DM them, tell them that I am still live. Please message everyone and tell them I'm still live. If you are friends with anybody that comes through here. Oh, it's just Sandy. Because, girl, you got an I and a Y. I'm like, girl, what's Sandy E, Sandy Y? Girl, I didn't know what the T was. I didn't know what the T was. So, okay, we're going to open the lines because I want people to be able to call in. Everybody, you know, we're going to open the lines, let everybody call in. We're going to discuss this topic. I'm just sick of it, y'all. Like, I'm honestly, truly just sick of these motherfuckers, like, pretending to be Michael. That shit is whack as fuck. You niggas are weird. You're fucking weird. I'm so sick of it. Like, every other live stream I do, somebody want to come in there pretending to be Michael. Let me tell you one thing. If Michael Joseph motherfucking Jackson was alive, he would be in my house. And that's just on period. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be shady, okay? That is my man. So, if he was alive, he would be here with me. He ain't gonna be on any. First of all, he not gonna be on none of these hoes live, okay? He not gonna be in their crib. He not gonna be on pretending. No, he gonna be laid up in that bed with moi. I'm tired of pretending to. It's not cool. See, the thing is, y'all don't understand. It's really people out here who truly believe this in their heart. Okay, so guys, people are saying that it says the live is over. Hold on. Let me just send everyone the link. Let me send everyone the link because it's tripping. Period, Dove. When they say, oh, he wants you to know he loves you very much. Stop that mess. It could potentially hurt somebody. People could kill themselves over this shit because they think they're fucking talking to Michael Jackson. You niggas need to stop. It's fucking played out. It's played out, bro. I'm really getting fed up to hear. These motherfucking impersonators got it twisted. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to use some proof for y'all, right? For all the people who think, oh, you know, yeah, Michael is alive and I'm talking to him on the phone. Or Michael is first of all, let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. Taj dropped some audios, right? of Michael talking to him in a little baby voice, okay? But in Taj's baby voice, and Michael was talking to him, right? Michael's voice wasn't hee hee ha ha, bitch. It wasn't. So I'm gonna play that motherfucking audio for you, bitch. I didn't even know it was Michael. I had listened to it a couple of times, and then a friend told me that Taj said this was Michael. Okay, let me just hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody over here. Does YouTube not send out notifications? Like, I'm just confused. I'm about to go my live on Instagram. So, yes, the fakes suck. The fakes suck ass and balls. Instagram. I am live on YouTube at Kingofpopradio. So for those of you who thought my YouTube just off or whatever, it did and stuff, but we live on YouTube. So just pop over, swing over, and you'll see that we are live. Twitter today, Gloria, I agree. The fakes need to stop. Like, oh my God, yes, Janessa, the Twitter today. Hey, you guys, we're still live on YouTube, so just swing on over. We are still live on YouTube. We just got cut off. We had a little service interruption, but we are still live on YouTube because we this motherfucking shit talked about today, bitch. I ain't got motherfucking time. Okay, so let's all head over to YouTube. Okay, boom. So yes, Janessa, great point. There are a lot of fakes on Twitter, pretending to be Michael, putting little fucking pictures of their hand and you know, of them in a mask and a hat and dancing and okay, and you know, and talking in Michael's voice and talking like this. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. So I'm more upset with the men who pretend to be Michael or the women, because there's women, child. I heard some women pretending to be Michael too. Those are the people that I'm more upset with, because it's like, why pretend to be him? If you think he's alive, you think he's alive. But you don't have to sit there and pretend to be him. You could fuck somebody's life up. That person could commit suicide. Michael Jackson is not just a regular ass celebrity. He is people's saviors. People look at him as a savior. And you motherfuckers is really pretending to be him? It's the audacity for me. It's the motherfucking audacity for me. So yes, I'm going to talk about it. And I'm keeping this live up because I want all the motherfuckers who come in here pretending to be him or pretending to know where Michael is. Get your black or white ass or Spanish ass or Chinese ass, whatever the fuck you is. Get your bitch ass on here. Get on here, because we're going to talk about this shit today. I'm fucking fed up with the shit. I'm fed up with it, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to come off all hostile and stuff. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up. Stop pretending to be him. You can love him. Be authentic. If you want to talk in this voice, actually talk in this voice. But don't have people thinking it's Michael. Let him know, like, hey, this is me. My name is John, but I like to talk like Michael Jackson. I like to do a little role play. Okay, John, you might get more bitches that way. Just saying, you might actually get more bitches if you are open that you like to talk about Michael, because you like being some freaky shit. You like being on some freaky shit. Okay, John? If it walks like a duck, it sounds like a duck. It's a fucking duck. We calling you out. Ashes from mashes. We calling you out, babe. We calling you out. What's up, Millie? I read that. People do have their own opinion, right? And that's fine. We are not bashing believers. No, let's not. I don't want nobody to get this confused or twisted. I'm not bashing believers, because I do believe Michael could possibly, and possibly, that's a big fucking P, possibly be alive. So let's not take this as, oh, glorious bashing the believers, because I'm not. I'm bashing these motherfuckers who pretend to be Michael. That's who I'm bashing. It's all for clout and money. They do it to children and it's sick. I heard that too. Now that's another thing I heard. Okay? That's another thing I heard. That they're going around here asking these young girls for photos and saying, oh yeah, I'm Michael, I'm alive. Send me a picture of your titties. Okay? These are rumors that I heard. Yes, and there are people dealing with Mike's passing. When people pretend to be him, the person just gains hope and just messes with their mind. It does. It messes with their mental. Listen, I could be honest. I was there before. I was one of those people. I'll tell you, it was a while back. Maybe 3-4 years ago. Maybe 3-4 years ago. Okay, I was on Skype. And this person contacted me. Their Skype name was simply just Michael Jackson. It was Michael Jackson, right? So I thought to myself, how the fuck can they have the Skype name Michael Jackson? I mean, to me, that was like, oh, this must be Michael, because that, like, nobody can have my name as a Skype. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you know, sometimes you got to put some numbers after it or a symbol. It was just plain old Michael Jackson. So I was like, oh, well, okay, maybe this is Mike. So I was on Skype talking to him. I said, hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? Well, how you doing? You know, we talk. He would say, oh, you're so beautiful. You're so this, you're so that, you're so that. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I said, when you come back? He said, next summer. Okay. So the next summer was actually, the next summer was the pandemic. Okay. So this one, the pandemic, so it was actually 3 years ago. And I was like, so when you coming back, Mike, like when you make your big, you know, appearance after COVID is over? I said, okay, so what you doing right now? It was never a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? It was just in my head because I wanted it to be him so bad. I can admit I was there before. We all have been there. And for the people that are not MJ fans and you're watching this and you're thinking I'm crazy, bitch, we all have been at a space in our life where we hung on to something that maybe we had no business hanging on to. Okay, bitch? And that was that for me. Me thinking Michael was alive was that for me. Okay, bitch? So don't you regular folks that's not MJ fans and you don't understand. Don't you fucking judge me, bitch. Because you probably addicted to pills. You're probably addicted to drinking. You're probably addicted to porn. You're probably addicted to something you ain't got no business being addicted to. At that time in my life, I was addicted to finding Michael Jackson. Okay, I admit. None of your fucking business. Okay? We all been in fucked up positions. We all had times in our life where shit just was low. Shit was low. And we were fucking depressed. You know what I'm saying? I was there. And my comfort, my safe place has always been Michael Jackson. Okay? Okay? So, that was a hard time for me. And that person, you know, they sent me some pictures too that made me think that they could be Mike, like pictures of the hand and like the face, like certain facial features. So I thought, okay, this is probably Mike. I'm probably talking to Michael, right? And not only that, the evidence from when he passed away wasn't added up. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm fine. So if Michael's alive, he gonna talk to me because I'm a bad bitch, okay? Period. So that was the tea. Of course, eventually I found out that wasn't Michael. It was some guy pretending to be him, and he wanted pictures from me. Naked pictures. Okay? What is this? Don't come in. And you right, Millie, I know that about 900 people have faked their death for this cause. People have no considerations for other mental. They don't, especially not in this fandom. It is so sad because I feel like in this fandom, when people want to be sweet, they can really be sweet. But when they're evil and vicious, like, girl, that's just show. People be using fake audios they buy on websites. It's old. Yes, that's another thing. Dove was telling me about that. You can make a Michael Jackson audio now, bitch. You can make a Michael Jackson audio. You motherfuckers is exposed. You go right to Fiverr, and type of Michael Jackson sound like, bitch, you'll find one. Okay? Some guy, I forget his name, but he told me he was on, dang, do I want to out people today? I'm scared. I'm too scared. I can't say too much. But some guy told me he was on somebody's live that's famous on YouTube for Dead Folks Research, and he was pretending to be Michael. But when this person told me that at the time, I didn't really understand the whole Dead Folks, so I didn't put two and two together until recently. Does anyone know about the white hat? Ooh. What's the white hat, child? It's okay to have an opinion. It's not okay to attack people for having the same opinion because we don't believe, right? It's fake. We all know it. Michael wants to talk us, but stop. People really mad, so stop potentially. Yes. That's the thing. Like, if Michael wants to be found, he will be found. Okay? What's up, Millie? What's up? I feel like we are all believers at one point, and that's okay. We are all going to find out another way, right? Hey, Monet, how you doing, baby? But we got to understand that Michael isn't going to show us himself when all he did was hide his identity in public and on the internet, right? He is helping so many to out the real pedos and satanics that has been ruling this world for thousands of years. He has been okay. See, that's the thing. I could agree. Michael probably is alive, helping expose shit. Okay, he could very well be doing that, but I don't think we should be upset when other people think, okay, but I feel like Michael is gone. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Dove said, newsflash, Bam's day is not going to happen. It's not, because Michael is not coming back. This is a warning, okay? This is a warning for all of you who believe, these little pages on YouTube with these guys posting dancing videos, and they dance pretty good and they sing pretty good. And they kind of sound like Michael. It ain't Michael, okay? Now, because first of all, why would Michael expose his identity on YouTube by talking like himself? I mean, we got to think realistically, people. We have to start thinking more realistically. Why the fuck would Michael get on YouTube and start posting dance clips? Why the fuck would Michael get on my live talking about some I'm coming back in June? Michael, listen, Michael know better if he alive than to contact me. Okay, because I'm a freak. So I'm not gonna care about nothing else. I was like, Michael, give me some kids, then we can talk about everything else you want to talk about. So he ain't gonna come to me. This is honesty. I need to stop playing so much. Millie, most know Michael for his music and our fans. I am not. I discovered MJ for the man, the soul he is. He went around the world 8 times and saw and did more than right. And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I agree with you, Sandy. I fell in love with Michael Jackson, the person. See, most people like, okay, I know I play around and say Michael's so sexy, Michael's so sexy. I get that. I know. But it's not what makes him sexy for me is the person that he is, the humanitarian that he is. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so attractive for me. about Michael Jackson is how much he loved people, how much he cared about the planet. You know what I'm saying? And how much he was willing to invest in that and try to make a change. That's what makes him sexy for me. There's another website where people buy audios. I can't think of the name, but it was a thing a while ago until they got debunked. Period. Wouldn't expose his privacy when that's all he wanted in. Okay, Agent M, I am so glad you have joined the conversation. I'm so glad you have joined the conversation. So, Agent M, and this is no shade to you, babe. Okay, so don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. But we are sick and tired of these motherfuckers running around pretending to be Michael. I don't know if you are part of that clan, okay? I don't know if you are one of those people that are pretending to be Michael. But if you are, you need to stop, babe. Okay? Just be honest with yourself. Be honest on who you are, okay? Hey, my name is John, okay? I like to sound like Michael sometimes. That's fine. Guaranteed you will get more women that way, babe. But pretending to be Michael ain't it. We have to stop this. You guys are messing with women's head. Their mental health is being damaged, okay? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it, okay? Now, if you want to discuss Michael is alive, I would love to talk about that because that's what we're here to discuss. I would love to get into the clues, into the tea. Let's do that, okay? But as far as the pretending to be, I can't do it. I can't do the pretending to be, okay? If he's alive, he's not coming back. He's damn near 70. Let's say he's working behind the scenes. He's going to stay back there. Michael will live in peace. He wouldn't do a lot at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Michael would just kind of chill. If Michael is alive, I think he would just be chilling, working on movie scripts, maybe working on some show scripts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe doing a little producing, a little engineering. But I don't think Michael is gonna, he would come back and do what? He in the 60s. He in his 60s. Let me tell you something. Michael got sick and tired of this fucking industry. It is worse nowadays. Social media is worse. Michael will get dragged by his Jerry curls if he came back today. Okay? Love you, babe. But you would get dragged by your Jerry curls. So stay your ass wherever the fuck you at. Stay where you at. When I learned who he was as a person, that's when I fell in love with the person and not the king of pop. See, that's the thing. Loving the king of pop, that's easy. The man could dance, he could sing, he could act, he could do everything. Okay, that's why he became. But I would honestly say, and not for me, but I feel like for the average person, falling in love with Michael Jackson is hard because he's so misunderstood. He's so unique. He's so loving. And I feel like with society, it's hard for us to accept love. Real love. Okay? So I think that's why Michael was kind of viewed as strange because it's so much love that he's willing to give. And people can't comprehend that because all they know how to do is be selfish. You're right, Agent M. Oh, yeah, you saw him in Weeknd video. We'll come back. No, he wasn't in the Weeknd's video. Let's not do that. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's not in the Weeknd's video. Let's stop being delusional. I'm going to pull up. Let's go to the Weeknd's video. Because I'm not doing it. I told her, I'm not doing this shit today. I'm not. He wouldn't just be going out there getting attention. Why would Michael Jackson go in the Weeknd's video? For what? He don't need to go in the Weeknd's video. We gonna watch this. Let's go. The Weeknd. Cause I'm not in the mood, y'all. I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna go find the Weeknd's video. Okay, service. We need to do what you gotta do. Point it out to me. Okay, the Weeknd. Is it the Weeknd gasoline? Is it that video or is it the Weeknd sacrifice? Which one? I want the timestamp. And I want the video name. Is it the Weeknd Gasoline or the Weeknd Sacrifice? Michael Jackson ain't got no reason to go on the Weeknd's video. He wouldn't be out there just getting attention when the tabloids put him through hell. Michael is very smart. If he was so to fake his death, he wouldn't go out and give hints. Right. That's my thing. Y'all really think Michael gonna go up in the Weeknd's video? For what, bro? He don't need to do that. Like, he don't want to be here. He don't want to be here. That's fine. That is fine. If he's alive, he don't want to be here. So why is he gonna make a whole ass appearance in the Weeknd's video? That don't make sense to me. Jesus Christ. Millie, you think he's in the Weeknd video? He's 63. That's not old. It's not old. It's not old. But it's too old for him to be on stage. Michael is known as a performer. So what is he going to do? Come back and perform? He's not performing at 63. And Sandy, don't take my passion as me yelling at you or anything like that, girl. Please don't take, I'm not trying to be angry or aggressive. I'm just very, very passionate. So please don't take what I'm saying like, oh, she got an attitude or she thinks she does. It's not like that. It's not like that. I'm just trying to understand what y'all saying. This man is 63. It's not old, but it sure ain't young. It sure ain't young. Michael is not going to get on stage and do the moonwalk. He's not doing that. Now, if he was to come back and he did a nice little sit down, maybe on a different vibe, he playing the piano, he got the guitar, he's singing, okay. I could see that. I could see that. Michael saying, look, you guys, I know I'm back. I'm in my 60s now. I can't do all that shit. Like, I can't do all of that. I can't do all that, but I'm going to play this piano for y'all. And I'm going to give y'all some vocals because I could do that. I could see him doing that. I'm not pretending. Okay. Well, Agent N, you're not pretending, right? So I want to know exactly what you were saying. Because on my last live, you said, don't call me Kenya. You said, call me Agent N. So to me, it feels like you are insinuating that you are Michael. In my opinion, Michael Jackson is not going to be in my crusty ass live. Because I ain't got shit going on. It's no reason for him to be here. Okay? It's no motherfucking reason for Michael Jackson to be up in my live. So let's just be realistic for a second. Do you feel like, you're associated with Michael? Do you feel like you're a friend of Michael's? Now we can get into a conversation. But for you to say, don't call me Kenya, call me Agent M, that's kind of like trying to insinuate that you're Michael. And babe, it's not cutting it for me. No disrespect. I don't need disrespect at all. It's not cutting it for me. Like I said, let me put this link up in here, y'all, because I don't want to be the only one on here. I want other people to jump in. So if you feel like, hey, I think Michael Jackson is alive, and I think Agent M is Michael Jackson, or I think the person with the name Ashes from Dust or whatever the fuck his name is, I think he's Michael, or I think Peter Manani is Michael. Get on here. Let's talk about it. I will shut the fuck up and let y'all talk. I just want to know everybody's opinions. Okay, so that's what this is. Sandy, if you want to get on here and show me where in the video you believe the Weeknd, Michael's in the Weeknd's video, get on here, show me. I'm with it. I want to see. Because if my man's alive, he got paid his child support. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Look at the video. That's all you got to do. Babe, that's not specific enough for me. He did not show his face in the music video. Agent, stop it. What music video? The Weeknd got 2 music videos. The Gasoline and Sacrifice. You still ain't tell me which video it was. Is it Sacrifice or Gasoline? I feel Michael would start back writing, and I love poems. He write. Yes. Okay, open your mind, people. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We ready for the truth, Sandy. Okay, we ready for the truth. We ready for the truth. Pop on in here. Look, if y'all want to debate about it, let's go. This is a fun, friendly place. It's a happy place. And I'm gonna shut up because Sunny is on here. Okay, how I do this? Oh, here, add to stream. Okay,
I'm looking rough and I'm getting
girl,
over
bye.
a sickness, but like y'all really have me. Y'all are just I'm gonna be honest, it's not that serious. It's really not. It's all up for opinion at this point, but some somebody, I think it was Cindy or Sandy or whatever their name is, not trying to be rude or anything.
Mhm.
You're trying to make it seem like I'm acting like this man is like with a walker and a cane and shit like that. Like, no, Michael
Right,
is older and he was already, whether you believe it or not, he was already having some health issues anyway. Like he was starving himself and stuff like that.
right,
And if you really want to be honest about it, Michael did not want to be in the limelight anymore. He did not want to be in the limelight. Literally, after this is it, he
exactly.
was gonna go completely ghost. So, what? Girl, be
Girl, I just
careful.
spilled my alcohol on my leg.
I
That's okay. It's all right.
did.
It's
But no,
okay.
y'all gotta understand, like, Michael did not want to be in the limelight anymore. Like, he didn't want to be in the limelight. He didn't even want to be outside. Like, why would he come back to the tabloid bullshit? Then you got Wade Robson still on his bullshit. Like, why would he come back to that? Truthfully.
And that's just my thing. And that's just my thing. Why would he come back to that? Let's be real. Michael didn't want to. I'm not saying he didn't want to be here, like, oh, he wanted to die or something. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he didn't want to be here, as in he was over this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
He
he
was
was
over it, bro.
tired of it. He was tired of the humdrum bullshit. He was tired of the tabloids. Like he's not, if he's still here, more power to him, but he probably chilling with Tupac somewhere. Like truthfully.
Now, here's the
Or
thing.
like Cindy is saying, like Cindy is saying, like he's probably doing some like work behind the scenes. Like he probably is out here doing something like productive, like some Michael-esque stuff. Like let's be real here.
Right. Right.
But he's not gonna come back to the tabloids, like especially after the Leaving Neverland fiasco, and then you still
Girl.
got people making fun of him. You still got all the
Exactly.
bullshit, and then truthfully, if Michael comes back 13 years later, Michael comes back 13 years later. Michael is. Do you not understand how much hell he would get?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's
Like,
what I was saying, friend.
and then you got people impersonating him and using it as personal gain to get money, to manipulate children, stuff like that. Like this problem is bigger than just, oh, is Michael coming back or not? Okay, here's my thing. You do realize Satanists don't drink baby blood, right? Like,
Jesus.
I'm, like that's like, if you look into, I'm not even gonna get into that, but you know, whatever. That's like a whole other thing. But
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. Um, but I mean, it's okay to have that opinion, but you're sitting
Mm-hmm.
here pushing this narrative. If you read my comments, I'm like, okay, yeah, this happens. That like, okay, Michael could be alive, and that's okay to believe that he is alive. But it's not okay to push this narrative and beat it into people until they believe it. Or be like, oh, well,
Right.
Michael wouldn't even fucking like you anyway.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, like, Sonny, why I'm so frustrated about it, okay? Because motherfuckers keep coming to me. Like, Gloria, you need to know that Michael is alive and he appreciates you. Or Gloria, Michael's alive and he loves you. Or like, stop. That shit is annoying. I
It's
like I said, it's
manipulation.
right. Don't try to manipulate me or fucking play with me like I'm some stupid ass child or something. Like, don't. I mean, no, that was kind of mean. I didn't even mean it like that. But you know what I meant. Like, I'm just dumb. Like, don't try to play with me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with me like that. I don't like that because it's people out here, it's women out here who are vulnerable.
Right. Like if
And
we really want to put it out there, like, um, I'm not gonna put her on a pedestal or anything, but like people like Shauna, who was really felt like they were really connected to Michael
Right.
and can't handle it, or that other lady that you interviewed and she feels like that she's with Michael. There's people out there like that, and that's when it becomes a problem.
Yes. And those are the women who are getting hurt from this, like who are mentally ill. Like, it's just it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Let's be honest. Like, and that's
It
why I said to
is.
the guy earlier, Agent M, like, are you insinuating that you're Michael by having your screen name Agent M, babe? Like, come on now, cut it out. Don't
with
do that.
me my problem with this chat is like I love that everybody is having their opinions. There's believers, there's non-believers, but we're all in here simultaneously agreeing with each other and like, okay, you believe like this, but we're all still Michael fans at the end of the day. But you got to understand that, Cindy, whatever your name is, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names, but like it's okay to have this belief and believe that you know something that others don't, but what's not okay is that you're pushing this narrative and making all of us seem like it's stupid,
Right.
or like making us all seem like we're stupid because we don't know, or because we quote unquote don't know something, and the band-aid will be ripped off and y'all will see, and trying to make us seem like we're stupid in the name of Michael, and that's not okay.
And notice this too. The chat went up to 20 something people, which means those believers came up in here, said what they wanted to say, and then left. That's fine. But my thing is, y'all not willing to get on here and talk about it. If you truly believed he was alive, you would have got on here and said, hey, y'all, look, I know this is hard to believe, but I'm going to tell you why. But instead, you motherfuckers left because it's clownery. Like, that's my
Right.
thing. It's fucking clownery.
Right, like I'm all open to believe. Like, listen, I was a believer for the first 5 years Michael was dead.
And that's what we say. That's what people not understanding. We are fine with Michael being
Yeah,
alive.
because we were believers too. We want to still be
Exactly.
believers. We want Michael to still be here. But if you're
Right.
literally going to be like, oh, Michael's coming back at XYZ date. Oh,
Right.
Michael's coming back. Michael's coming back. You
Michael's
got to
coming back and
realize
then leave the
he's
chat.
getting
What?
older with each passing year. It's been 13 years this year. It'll be 13 years this year. And he'll become 34.
Yes.
Michael is not getting any younger. And y'all are going to keep pushing this narrative till he's over 100. And y'all got to understand that this isn't, I'm not going to say it's not healthy. I'll say it's more so a situation where you got to really like think about it. Like all of our mental healths are at stake, and they have been at stake. We've all collectively had the exact same trauma on that June, on that 25th, collectively.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we all have to understand that we all are trying to cope with the same thing at the same time, at the same amount of in the same amount of years. So it's okay to believe it. It's okay to be passionate about it. But what's not okay is for people to come in here and make us seem like we're stupid because we don't believe anymore. Hell, I really, really want to believe that Michael's still here. I was just talking to my man about it. Like cried about it. Because I really, really want him to be here.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you're
I
not going to
want him to
make
be
me
here
sit here and seem
too.
like I'm stupid because I won't sit here and believe that Michael is still here and that he's going to come back because he's working with these people who are going to, kill these elite. Sonny, yes, everyone is allowed to their opinion. That's exactly what he's fighting for, your freedom. But that doesn't make any sense.
Sonny.
That doesn't. No, because see, at this point, I'm going to start talking about shit. That doesn't make any sense. Fighting for my freedom for what?
Right. Like, yeah. Okay. You guys
You're
are.
acting like Michael is like in the military or something.
Girl, listen, if you want to be quite frank, this conspiracy theory of Michael being alive goes as far as people believing he is Jesus Christ. So I don't know if this is what we're talking about. Is this going to be the conversation now that Michael's going to come back and save us all? That's not happening.
But
Okay.
my thing is, people got to understand, like, if he's fighting for my freedom, what freedom? Because if you haven't paid attention to the past 2 years, what Black people have faced anyway,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you really want to tie Michael into the everyday life that we've gone through for the past 2 years, like,
I mean, shit is getting worse, but at the same time, certain things are getting better. You know, gay
Right,
people have
right.
more rights,
But this
women.
person is talking about how he's dealing with like trying to dismantle these satanic cults, and you're bringing religion into it, and that's where it becomes a sensitive topic, because if I say something wrong, I'll offend somebody.
Right.
But you're bringing religion into it, so now it's a sensitive topic, and then you're bringing like weird elitist cults that I've never heard about before into it as well. So again, it's also a sensitive topic, because if this is a real thing, if I say the wrong thing, then I'm in trouble.
Right.
So, and then you're like, and then you're in the comments and you're like, oh, well, why do you believe that Michael left? Let's say he is alive, right? Let's say he is alive. Why do I think that he left? I think he left because of the tabloids, because of the bullshit. Like, think about 2009. Think
Mm-hmm.
about 2005, 2007. He was in the hot seat. That's why he left. They were still on that bullshit when he died.
Yeah.
So if you're going to ask me why I think he left, I think that's why he left. If he's alive or if he's not, he's living in the peace and harmony that he wanted to live in anyway.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
that's all like I'm saying. Like, if Michael's alive, he's not fighting this big fight. Like, he's resting, he's relaxing. He's been performing for years since he was a
right,
child.
like,
He
and
wants to
63 is not
chill.
old. 63 is not old at all. But you got to understand, when my grandparents are in their 60s, they wouldn't want to be performing all over the world and all this and all that. Do you want to know what they doing? At home in their rocking chairs.
Okay? Chilling.
Like, y'all, okay, Michael is this extravagant man, and everybody named Mama know I got this man tattooed on me twice, about to have my whole leg tattooed of him. Like, I put Michael on this high pedestal, but what you're not going to do is you're not going to sit here and make it seem like this man is just this invincible being who could get over all of his health problems and all of his insecurity problems and all of this and all of that, because he's this great person. Every great person has a weakness. You got to
Sandy, I
understand
would
that
love for you to get on here.
whether we believe it or not, Michael was a human at the end of the day. He was a very,
Mhm.
very special human, but he was a human. And we ran him dry of everything that he had. I don't think he's coming back, my love.
I don't think he's coming back either. Like, not at all.
I'm trying
Sandy
to open
says,
your
look,
minds and
I'm
your
not,
hearts to the truth. This is so much more than just
yeah,
tabloids. Yes, it's so much more than just tabloids, but you got to understand, you can't beat us with a hatchet, because
right,
we won't sit here and believe everything. But it's not like we're trying to beat you either. It's just like there has to
right,
be a certain type of logic that comes with this way of thinking.
right. Because, like I said, before, like, Michael has given us signs that he possibly would fake his death. So I'm not Xing that out. But when
Right.
people get in here and say, "Oh, he's in the Weeknd's video," and I say, "Okay, show me what video," and you can't say when. This is the problem, because you want to give people this hope that, oh my God, yeah, Michael's making this big return, or he's giving us hints, and then you don't want to follow up with it. That's the
That's the
issue.
problem.
Cut
And
it
then
out.
you're telling it to these kids who are growing up to look up to Michael.
Right.
Like me, I was 8 years old when Michael passed. What? If you were older, you could see what's been going on for many, many, many
Oh
years.
Lord.
Dude. Anyway, like, I was 8 years old when Michael passed, and I've been doing research on him being alive for years. I still do. If I'm up at 3 in the morning, what do you think I'm doing? That?
Girl, okay. I'm like, I'm trying to find him.
Right. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see if the evidence has changed.
Trying to see some.
Right. And then, but y'all are giving us false hope. And if I
Yes.
fall too deep, I'll end up having this mental delusion that he's still here.
Okay. Okay, wait. Sandy said I'm not saying he's coming back to perform. I never said that.
Okay, but you also got to think, even if he was coming back to be just a regular schmegular citizen, or to do something like crazy, like, in your comment, you said, oh, he's doing this and that to fight off these satanic baby blood drinking demons, or whatever you said. Why
And
would
guys,
he?
I don't want nobody to feel like they can't speak on their opinion. Like, if you believe
Right,
like
right,
we want to hear it. But you got to understand, the reason why we may sound angry or upset is because we're passionate. We love him. You know what I'm saying? So this is an emotional conversation. You
right.
know,
Because
so
you
it's
got to
gonna
think
sound like we're being
this
aggressive, but
becomes
we're not. So don't feel like you're being attacked or we're coming at you. You have every right to say your opinion. We want to hear it.
right. This becomes a very it becomes a very, very sensitive topic
Hmm.
because, like, if we're going to talk about Michael still being alive, he's been gone for years. If he were to just come back out of the blue, it would technically be illegal.
That's what I said. Now, Pearl Jr. and somebody else in the comments said that it's not illegal for him to fake his death. As far as I know, it is illegal to fake your
Well,
death.
it's illegal to fake your death and make money off of it because you still got to pay taxes and stuff.
But that's the thing, he is making money.
Yeah, he is making money,
So
regardless
that's
if
why I'm
y'all
like,
believe that
it
it
is
or
illegal.
not. The Michael Jackson estate is still Michael's money.
Right.
And y'all can say, like, oh, or, just like this person said, like, oh, if y'all were older, okay,
Oh,
I'm
no
21
way.
years
She said
old. It
she's
has nothing to do with my
crying.
age.
Sonny, she said she's crying.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just very passionate about it because you got to think there's children looking at these videos and they'll become sucked in. And I'll say that from personal experience. They'll become sucked into this narrative. And when it becomes like a standstill or they realize things don't add up, it becomes very, 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 like, it'll beat down on them for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're just wanting our idol to come home. We want our father figure, the man of our lives, or like the person who saved our life. We want him to come home. But a lot of times believers and people who pretend to be Michael are making it very, very hard to
Right.
even believe in it at all, or any type of conspiracy. We're calling it a conspiracy because technically that's what it is.
Right.
But we get stuck in this never-ending cycle of, well, he's alive and he'll come back at this date, and then when he doesn't, then it's like, damn, what happened?
Right. I think that's what it is too. It's like every 2 years. Oh, Michael coming back in 2012. Michael come back in 15. Michael coming back 2016. Like, baby, let it go. And you know what? Like, okay, I hear you, Sandy. Like, if Michael is doing what you say he's doing, that is great. That is amazing. But how would the world react to that? Like, how that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of him coming back and people not appreciating anything he's done because they feel lied to.
Right. And I'm gonna be honest. This person actually brought up Elvis. I didn't really read the entire comment, but
Hmm.
they said something about Elvis. Um, they say Elvis is alive, right, too. I'm going to be honest. I don't like Elvis, but I also do not believe that Elvis is alive either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Wouldn't he
Um,
be like in his 90s or some shit? Like,
yeah, he would be like really old, I think. I don't really know. But I do know that I wouldn't I don't believe that either. I make jokes about Tupac, but truthfully, I don't really know about that one.
right, right.
So
Yeah, the
I'm not going to
Tupac
sit
one I'm
here
not too
and be
sure
like a
about.
hypocrite to my word.
Hmm.
Now, if you were to send me like hella evidence to look at from reliable sources, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read them because, girl, I love me a good read.
Okay.
So if you're going to sit here and send me sources, and the sources that you're looking at to get these statements that you're making and that you're and that you're saying that is fact, that's fine.
Hmm.
Like,
Right.
but then you also got to understand, people were saying like people have been saying Michael is going to come back since he died.
Right. It's the emotional roller coaster. And like Dominique said, like his so y'all saying his mom is lying. Like, when I saw Catherine in Janet's documentary, Janet asked Catherine, "Mom, you got anything to say about Michael, or can you say anything about Michael?" And Catherine said, "I can't." And now I know how believers are. We could take that two ways. She could be saying I can't because she literally can't say much, or she could be saying she can't because she is so hurt as a mother.
Right.
And what I saw was that. I saw Catherine being so hurt about everything that has happened with Michael that she literally couldn't speak about him.
And I'm gonna be honest, Sandy, this war has been going on. Like, there is children going missing. There
Mm-hmm.
is evil people in this world. Although I don't believe in Pizzagate, I feel like something like that has been going on. But if Michael had anything to do with it, or not do with it, that sounds bad, but if Michael had anything to do with like the ending of that whole like trafficking and like Espen Island, like if he's trying to stop it, he wouldn't come back and make himself known about it though. He'd be in the
Right.
background. Because
Mm-hmm.
think about it. If he were to come back out and be like, "Oh yeah, we stopped. We'll use Pizzagate. Oh yeah, we stopped it. Pizzagate's done for." Whoop de whoop de whoop. Like, okay, people are gonna be like, "Michael, what the hell have you been at?"
Right.
Like, they're gonna look at him and be like, "Michael, what the fuck?" And then you gotta also understand, although that's a good thing to stop, it's a great thing to stop. It's not something that is you put yourself out there. Like, he wouldn't put himself out there because you got to think it's been
Right.
13
To be
years
the
he's
face
here.
of it, basically. Right.
Right, like you wouldn't want to be the face of it. Like, you're going to be working in the background. Like, you got to think, how has all of these elites worked? There's always little henchmen, but you never know who's behind it all. If we're going to work in that aspect of life, like if you're going to think about like all types of conspiracies, there's always the bigger CEO. And if he is doing this, he's going to stay hidden like the rest of the elites in the rest of the country. Not saying Michael is
Right.
an elite, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And
Okay.
like,
Because Sandy, I'm sorry, Sonny. I just want to read the rest of the comments.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we not trying to make nobody cry here. Like we said, this is a safe place. We want everybody to get on here. I want y'all to get on here and peacefully debate if we can do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not comfortable debating, that's fine too. But I do want this to be an environment where we could have this discussion. I agree about all the fake guys. It sucks big time. Right? Like a few months ago, I was suffering and crying because I thought he was still alive because somebody made me believe he was still here. I've been there, Monet. I have
Me
been there too,
too. Me
girl.
too. That was like the biggest thing. That's why I don't dabble too much in it, because it's gonna mess with my mental for real.
Exactly. And he never comes back. Right. Right. I mean, like literally, Twitter would probably break if Michael came back tomorrow. It's
True.
gonna break.
I
Okay.
will say, I do
Oh,
want to hear.
oh, girl, you sound funny.
What?
Did you have headphones on? You sound like a robot.
Oh, girl, no, I do not.
Girl, fix that, honey. You might have to. You might have to leave and come back.
Is it better?
Yeah, you might have to leave and come back because you sound funny.
Child,
The
probably because I'm sick.
oh, oh,
um, but I will say, I do want to hear her take on it, and I do
girl,
want her to send me
girl,
receipts.
girl, we cannot hear you.
Child, okay, hold on.
The war has been going on longer than you guys know, or you've been alive longer than I'm alive. I'm 60. Thank you. I feel so bad for her. She lost her child. She cried in the trailer for the Janet documentary. I watched his memorial. I became a fan. Right. I feel she's hurt. I can give you receipts if you would take forever. I can't do it on here. Yeah, I mean, Sandy, please, send in the receipts. I would love to see it. You can send it to me at I am King of Pop Radio on Instagram. I would definitely love to get into it. You guys, I'm really enjoying this conversation. I think we could make this a weekend thing. I feel you should add Sandy so she can state her opinion. I want Sandy to get on here. Sandy, hit the link, babe. Hit the link. I would love for Sandy to get on here. Are you
Yeah.
able to get in, Sandy?
Yeah,
You,
like
yeah,
if
we can
you
hear you
want to
much better
send
now.
me, if you want to send in like your evidence, like all, like you don't even have to send all of it because I feel like I'll fall down the rabbit hole myself for real, for real.
Ciao. Okay.
So like hit me up at MJ_Singularity on Instagram or outro KNJ on Twitter. Like send it all to me because I want to know your point. Like I want to get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I want to see everybody's outlook. Because, like I said, I can be a believer in 2 seconds. I'm gonna be real with you.
On God. On God. Easy.
Like, I'm real passionate about it, but I will like switch in 2 seconds because anything that will lead me to see that Michael is alive, I'm gonna be here for it because everybody wants Michael to be alive again.
Right. Exactly. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get to everybody's comments. Please don't be upset with me if I didn't read your comment. I watched another channel, a girl who knew Peter Medani and Pro Jr. She was discussing how they're using his fans, especially young fans. You see? You
Right.
see? How are you so sure, Sandy? Right. I want to know, Sandy. What's the tea?
Right. Let
I'm
us know something.
I'm crying because I know the truth and I want you guys to know the truth.
Let
Well,
us know, Miss Girl.
Sandy,
We ready.
girl, we ready. Like, girl, get on here. Are you allowed to get on here or you can't? You can't get on here because we can't hear your voice or something. Like, I would love for you to get on here.
She said, I will, Gloria, but you will have to do some research and then what I'm showing you. Girl, when I tell you I'm gonna do my research, I'm gonna call Gloria about it.
Okay, like me and Sunny gonna be calling each other. I'm like, bitch. And Sunny gonna be like, bitch. I'm like, bitch.
Right.
That's
Like
how we talk to each other.
we gonna be up in here like probably like next month with everything that we done found out. Like,
Okay.
girl.
Okay. So yeah, okay. Well, I'm willing to do the research. I really am. So like just send me it on over and I'll definitely do the research on it.
Me too. Because if this is really like as crazy as you saying, I'm interested. I wanna know.
Right. Like what's the tea? Gloria, check your DM. I sent you a receipt. Oh, period. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all work fast in here.
Right. The devil worked fast, but y'all work faster.
All right. Deep apologies for leaving, but I'm back. Oh, that's okay, honey. I didn't expect this conversation to go this long. So I might do another one tomorrow, like earlier in the day, so more people could call in because I know it's late for people now.
True.
Ooh, child, not the inbox is blowing up. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
girl, you gonna have to send me a little something because I'm trying to read too.
Hold on, child. Now, baby. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me not be so judgmental. Let me look again.
Wait,
I
you
don't
have to do
see it.
your own research. I've been researching this for 5 years. All right, cool. But give us a place to start, because if this is as big as you saying, like, give us a place to start. Because a lot of that stuff, like, I know about Pizzagate. I know about, like, there be elitists and stuff like that. But I want to know how it all connects to Michael.
Right. You have to do your own research. I have been researching for 5 years. Well, I mean, Sandy, I have done my own research, but baby, from what I got, all I know is that Michael possibly faked his death. That body that was in the bedroom may not have been his, and just
Right.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot you could find if you don't know where to start. I don't know where
Right.
to
And
start.
then you're saying such like cryptic things in here sometimes. And so we're
Mhm.
trying to see where you're getting your information from. We want to know where you're coming from so we can see your point of view.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I look on Google, YouTube. I mean, I look everywhere I could possibly look. And, I didn't get the information you got. So clearly you came across some shit that I didn't see. So you gotta let
Right.
me
Because
know.
especially if you've been doing this for 5 years, Miss Girl, I will be willing to make me and my boyfriend sit here and watch this because he low-key be interested in it too.
Peter has made it. Okay, here's the thing with Peter. Peter may
I'm so
say
tired of hearing
he's
about Peter
not
McGinty.
Michael. Right, girl, me too. Peter may say he's not Michael, but he insinuates that he could possibly be. That is the
Right.
problem. If you're up there talking like him, think about it. Is Michael really going to say that he's Michael? No. He going to say, I ain't Michael. Okay? So it's a manipulation game that's being played. And that's what I can't fuck with. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Now, now, granted, I am the type of person I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm not gonna lie, I have spoken to Peter and Danny, and I understand why people may feel he's Michael, but I personally don't think he is.
Right. Because then it comes into like with the thought process of it really it's a mind game that they're playing. And like you got to think during the thing, like the trial and stuff, they went through his computer, they found his usernames for a lot of things. Not one of them was his actual name. Like he's not going to be out here saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm Michael Jackson."
Right. Now, girl, I'm about to show you one of these receipts. This is who they saying is Michael, and I'm telling you right now, I can't see shit.
Okay, let me see. Let me see what they're talking about.
So apparently, this is Michael in the Weeknd's music video, child. I hope you're ready because I
Child,
need.
where's that girl? Where's that?
I don't see nothing. I'm gonna show you in the little circle.
Girl, what is that?
That's what I say. I don't see nothing. There's nothing there.
I don't see. You gonna have to send that to my phone because I need to.
Okay, let me send it to you because I'm really getting annoyed. I hope this ain't a receipt.
Now I do know
Oh,
Michael did, especially in Invincible. Like I do know Michael was very heavy on the uh like his like the what he was saying up in there, like with his music. I don't. I don't see. It
girl,
looks like smoke. That looks like smoke. I don't see anything.
girl, I don't see it.
That looks like smoke. I'm sorry, I don't see that one.
I'm not being shady. I literally don't see nothing. Oh
If it's
hell,
if it's someone with long black hair, it's getting played out. No, for real. Another thing too, like people really like if it's a lighter skinned person with a small nose and long black hair, everybody instantly thinks it's Michael Jackson. And that to me
mm,
is very, very weird.
yes, yes. Dove said, "Show the pic, please, so people can see." Because I don't see no MJ. Girl, I don't see no MJ either. Gloria, I will send you links tomorrow. Please do. I tried to join, it didn't work. Oh, wait, well, let me put the link back in.
There are actual videos that just show a person with a ponytail, but MJ wouldn't make it as obvious. True, like if Michael wouldn't make it so obvious. Like he really wouldn't. And
Right.
if Michael's still walking around here, why would he be in a music video? It's not like it's like a regular schmegular video of people walking down the street, um, and stuff like that. It wouldn't be like a regular video of anybody like walking down the street. It's in a music video, so they hire people to be in there. Why would they hire Michael Jackson to be in there to like make a small cameo? You know what I mean?
Hmm. But it was another video with the weekend, and they said Michael was in that video too, and I didn't see it. I
But
feel
yeah, like we said, like this is a safe space, and I'm just kind of talking my shit. But if you really
like,
have evidence that you truthfully believe that it's Michael, go for it.
oh, she got kicked out, child. Well, I don't know. But yes, you guys hit that link. If you would like to join us, hit the link, pop in the chat. It's open to everybody, okay? This is a safe place. We want y'all to get on here, state your opinions. Chow is kicking you out and stuff.
Why does it sound like that?
For anyone, oh, I sound well. Where? So it's the weekend's video, Gasoline, you guys. Go watch that. I can tell you guys this. They will write books about Michael and all child. This that is happening quietly around the world. Oh, girl, your background scaring me. Yeah. What is that? Whether MJ is alive or not, he needs to be left alone. Honor him and continue to let his music live on. Shit, Michael could have cut his hair. True. True, that's true. Michael could have cut his hair. He could look totally different now. Maybe the Michael we thinking we gonna see, we ain't gonna see, child. So, okay, Pebble's gonna hop up in here with us. Sonny, try to call back in, babe. I don't know what's going on.
Can
You
you
can
guys hear me?
clearly. Hey, Pebbles. What's up?
Hello, let me put my earbuds in.
Okay. Ooh, and it kicked her out too. Child. They say his voice, I can't feel my face right after the weekend lights up in fire. Child, it's stressing me out. Pebbles, you gotta rejoin, babe, because I don't know what happened. It just kicked you out.
Oh my
I
goodness,
think
this sounds so weird. It sounds like it slowed down.
really that is weird. He's already the weekend is copying Michael. I like his stuff a lot, but if he's faking his death, why would he let people know on a mass scale that he's alive? Right. That's what I'm saying. Another thing, people associate the weekend with Michael so much just because the weekend plays homage to him. Right. That's
Disconnected.
okay. Can you hear us? Can everybody hear each other?
Yes, I can hear.
Please talk to Taj Jackson. I would love to talk to Taj. I would love to. Maybe we could get him on here.
Mm-hmm. And y'all, excuse my voice. I have a cold, so that's why my voice is like really deep right now.
Oh, that's all right. That is fine. Bots get the fuck. I don't know where these bots is coming from or how they even getting in here, child. I don't know what the hell.
Girl, this thing was being ghetto. I don't even know what to.
Child, it was working fine and then it just started being ghetto.
Yeah, like it sounded like you were like moving in slow motion.
I
Who
just
said-
want to say that whether he is alive or not, I think he should be left alone. And for
Oh,
Pearl Jr. to so called call him out and just say this is Michael Jackson and all this stuff, I don't like that.
see,
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. I don't like that either. I
His
don't like that
music
either.
should be, continue to honor him and, support his music, support him, and, you know, quit breaking it up and hurting his family and kids and, you know, who. I mean, I could just go on and on about this because I
Mhm.
don't like what's being said and how they're manipulating these fans out here, thinking he's making a comeback and
you're
all
right.
that.
That's
And it
my issue too.
They
and
really go out
until
of
the
their way.
family
Like,
say something, if the family doesn't say anything like that, then why, I shouldn't believe it, because you could just be telling me anything.
no, for real.
Mhm.
Like, they literally go out of the way to harass the family about him being alive.
Mm-hmm. And
Wait,
just
Hey,
who
imagine
gave him a
how the
shout out?
kids feel.
Donald Trump Jr.
What?
He said Donald Trump Jr. gave Michael a shout out.
Wait, where?
you know,
I
I
don't see
Twitter.
that.
comments.
No, what
Hey,
you know
Kim.
what happened? Hi, everybody. What happened
Hello.
was that.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nancy Pelosi, who's the Speaker of the House, they were Fox News was making a joke saying she looks like Michael Jackson, and he
Oh.
was shouting her out, but being funny, saying that she looks like him.
Yeah, I
Oh.
saw
That.
that shit. That pissed
Yeah,
me the
Okay.
hell
so
Why
off.
that
do
that
people make
just
jokes
to
about
put it
Michael
in
Jackson looking like
perspective.
a woman?
But I want to say this about the when you were talking about Peter Medani and the fact that his whole demeanor, you know, his whole persona is basically Michael's persona.
Right,
And the thing is, being a person who's been in the same airspace as Michael, been able to talk to him, Michael's voice was deep.
Mm-hmm.
It was
mhm,
not like that. And the Michael used that voice as a gimmick in the past, just like his socks, just like his glove. That was all what they call the razzle dazzle. Well, when he's amongst you, when he's in, private, private quarters, or out of the spotlight, it's like on stage that was Michael Jackson. Behind the scenes, that's Mike Jackson. And he's nothing that. My thing is this. First of all, if Michael Jackson is going to be incognito on the
I'm
internet,
dead. She say incognito.
Incognito town.
on the intranet, he is not going to be talking in that voice.
Right.
Remember
Mhm.
how many people remember when that stupid prank called him, and the
You right.
first thing Michael's like, oh, uh, Mr. Jackson, hold on a second,
No,
and
you
he
right. Because
went
every
off.
time you would prank call somebody, they would be like, "I didn't even know that was Michael."
Right. So my thing is, Michael. Think about it. That's the beauty of anonymity and the internet. Nobody can see who you are behind that modem unless you have a camera on yourself. Other than that, don't nobody know who you are. You can be anybody in the world. And the thing is, why would he give up that freedom to move into spaces and to be able to say, I want to see what y'all think of me. I want to see the shit y'all saying about me. Because I know half of you think I'm dead, or those
Right.
who don't think I'm dead and believe I'm alive. I want to hear your theories. I want to hear some of you hot or some of you cold.
Right.
Why would he sit there and talk to you in that high pitched Mickey Mouse ass voice, and then on top of that give you drop little hints? Oh yeah, I have 3 kids. Yeah, I have a bunch
Right,
of brothers and
right,
sisters. Why would he do that?
He
Nigga,
wouldn't.
they just might as well come out and say who you are. Come
Right,
on now.
Right.
right. And you
You
notice Peter Mardani, he has this website where he's selling things. And if you think about it, if he's really Michael Jackson, why would he be selling cheap things? You know what I'm saying?
right.
you know what? I will say this. I don't know who Peter Medani is. However, he is somebody close to that family. And
His real
the
name is
reason, and
Bobby Anderson.
I know that, but I'm saying, well, right now, Peter Medani, Bobby Anderson, whoever he may be, my thing is, he is somebody close in that family. And
See, I didn't think about that.
the reason why I say that is because when I went to before they stopped doing the Michael events in Gary, Indiana, me and a friend of mine went there, and they had, like, how you go to like a little festival and they have tables where you can buy things, swap things. They had a table full of Jackson Empire shit.
Oh,
Mm.
Child.
Okay, I'm just saying, they had a whole table full of Jackson
Yeah, I want to
Empire
start asking
stuff.
questions. Why the hell is this here?
And then they had a guy. You heard a guy on France. The guy, the mask that they wear for what they call it for what they call it when you're oh God, I can't, my mind is drawing a blank. But
You preaching?
what is the name of that? That white mask with the smile, not the
yeah.
not the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking. What I
guy.
forgot the
I
name.
think his name is Guy Fox. It is back in the day. He was anonymous. The anonymous mask.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
had
Right.
that at that very table, an anonymous mask. I looked at my friend who was not, at the time, she was still against the fence about, Michael being here. But I was like, do you see there's a Guy Fox mask? And I said, and then on top of that, it's a whole, but it was pins, it was like little bags, all kind of stuff that said Jackson Empire on there. Okay. And then
Does your
when
place
me
have
and
any license to sell anything with Michael's name on it and like his logo?
it had Jackson's Empire, I know that. And then
Hmm.
when I went up, I got a chance to go up there and hang out with the family, and be with Mother Catherine.
Right.
Me and my friend was standing in the hall. We saw Dante. We saw most of all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Paris kept squeezing and slithering. Now, normal human beings like myself, when we go through a door, we open that buster ride open. We just open up, walk out,
True.
close,
Mhm.
open back up, walk in. She was slithering. Everybody that was going in and out of that room, and it wasn't too much of, it was mainly her. They kept, it's almost like this room that was set aside off from everybody else. She would not open that door, and she kept squeezing in and out, like out of the cracks of that door. And then when I turned around to look back at where the family was hanging, the dude that was Michael's bodyguard, and yes, this is how many years after 2009? This was like, what, 2004? No, 2015, I think, 15 or 16. So this is a couple of years after his alleged death. And remember back when Paris had her hair cut in like a pixie, and she
Yeah.
did
Mm-hmm.
that deposition talking about how Grace was crazy and, oh my God, Dad would send her on wild goose chases across the world just to get rid of her. Oh, that lady was, oh, she's crazy. She, oh my
Mhm.
God, she called my dad her husband. She was, one day she got into the bed with him. And, remember she was
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
all
I
of this
saw that.
stuff.
I
Do
saw
remember
that.
that.
And remember they said Reby had busted her in the face on TMZ. Remember they said they got in a fight and Reby went Gary on her and busted her in the face.
I'm dead, not
Okay?
Gary.
Now, again, remember they said that also that all of Michael Jackson's bodyguards were fired. There's one particular bodyguard that's been there with him for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
That so-called was guarding his kids at the time. When I turned around and was looking at Paris from slithering in and out of this door that she refused to open, okay, I looked up, the bodyguard staring me dead in my face, like he looking at me like, what is you looking at?
Mhm.
Okay. And then we got a chance to go in. They let us in. We saw Print little blanket at the time where he was playing with his other little cousins, running around. You know, we saw Francis, which is TJ's wife. It was like all the wives or the mothers and some of the cousins there, local cousins in Gary, was sitting on this little couch. And guess who we saw sitting on that couch amongst the family? Grace Rwanda.
Great
Oh,
And
sister.
one, the same one that Miss Lady was saying that was a nut and they had to get them away from her.
Oh wow.
She's
That just
sitting
goes
there.
to show you she know
I
how to
she I
lie.
said these mugs. See, and people think about it. They think it's just the media and other folks, putting out misinformation and as we call alternative news. It's them doing that. They're putting out alternative facts
Mm-hmm.
Right.
because I'm like they were setting this narrative that this nanny that they had to get rid of because she was so obsessive with Michael and that she was getting along with his sister and
there
family.
was a few people
She
in his
was
life that was like
sitting
that, though. Apparently,
right. She was sitting
Mm-hmm.
there amongst the fold. And I looked at my friend and
See?
I said, "Do you see this? Do you see who's sitting here?" And she said, "Yeah, I thought they didn't get along." I said, "Apparently, that's what the narrative. That's what they're
Right.
putting,
because I
spinning and
wonder
putting
about
out
that
there."
with Shauna too. Like
Mm-hmm.
because everybody, even Paris, was like, "Well, yeah, like Shauna, like I don't really like her. I don't really know anything about her." But then she has access to the family, which is
Mm-hmm.
strange to me.
Right,
But
right.
I will say this though. Let me just say this. Knowing that I know the family, I know one of the cousins that's what's his name? Uncle Luther's son, which is Michael's first cousin. I will say this. that family takes in a lot of strays. I ain't trying to be funny.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You
that's
can
true.
say, you can come up with
Not
this
strange, child.
grandiose idea that, oh, I'm Michael's lost daughter from 1976. I'm
I
40, I'm
I'm
45,
crying.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? Which means he would have had to been 15 or something when he had me, or whatever the case is. And these people literally will call you cuz, will call, just like with that Geppetto nonsense, just like that.
Exactly.
And I loved how Giovanni Jackson put Latoya Jackson McCall. I loved how there was a post that Latoya put, and this is when she was pushing that little con as her cousin, talking about,
Mhm.
oh, look at Geppetto Jackson, looking all Germanish.
one
And
one
I
thing
would
about
never
it, like
forget. I
one
would
thing I've
never
noticed
forget.
about black families is like we take in a lot of people.
No,
Coming from like black families, we take
yeah,
in a lot of people. We like, oh, that's my auntie, but that's like also my cousin, or oh, that's my cousin, but
no. Here's the thing: is
close.
you know if they're your relatives though when you do that. You know either they the neighbor that grew up with you and they just might as well be family. And
Right.
you know if cousin Sue on the other side of the tracks is actually family. My thing is they don't vet their sources to make sure that this ain't somebody trying to get a come up and use their name in the process. And like I was saying about Latoya Jackson McCall, she made that post saying that, oh, look at Geppetto looking all Germanish. And Giovanni Jackson, who is the late great Joe Jackson's daughter, said, first of all, she said that trash is not our family. She said, second
Mm,
of all, you, she said, we really want to put the truth out there. She said, neither are you.
Oh,
And the reason why she say,
child.
yep, and the reason why she say that is because I guess they broke it down. um Luther Jackson and Joe don't share the same father, from what I understand.
hmm.
Even
Mm,
though I think he has the Jackson last name, but phenotypically, as far as DNA wise, they. But I don't know. I don't know. I To me,
so,
it's the way she put that, or it could.
oh,
Yeah, no, no, no. Let me back this up. Her father is Sean Jackson. So yeah, they said something about Uncle Luther is not his, he's a half brother. But of course,
That's a big family anyway, so I wouldn't
yeah,
even be surprised if somebody's mama.
he's a half
mhm.
brother. Because Joe's father is Choctaw Native American.
Mm,
They're Indians basically.
mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, what's her name? His mother Crystal, it's like she's Cajun. She not Cajun, but she, you know what I'm trying to say. She's like a what they call a Creole,
Oh yeah,
leaning more towards like Caucasian side. So that's where Joe got them blue eyes from. And when
Okay,
I
guys,
seen
I wanna get to the comments because
uh
everybody's saying a lot of stuff in the comments.
yes,
So yesterday there was somebody that came on the live and his name was Ashes from Mashes or something like that, or he was affiliated with somebody by the name of Ashes from Mashes, right? So he gets on here, we doing a fan fiction, and he gets on here and he's like, yeah, Michael's alive. And I'm like, child, what the hell? Like, what the hell you on here
it's
telling us that
always
for?
random when they do that.
mm-hmm.
Like they
Always
gotta know.
random niggas, like always. So I'm like, okay, babe, why you telling us this? He said, because it's time. I'm like, here we go.
I'm dead.
Here we go. Then he goes, I was like, when? Y'all know me, I'm an asshole. So I'm like, when? He said June. I said, well, tell Michael he got to pay the child support, okay?
Oh
Because I
yeah,
don't got time. All right? All right?
I
So,
am
That's the thing that
dead.
kills me is you got these people that slip in your DMs, or they talk about, or better yet, I happen to know. I blah blah
Right,
blah, and then
right.
you be like, okay, then well, I see, I can't say. Well, bitch, don't
Exactly.
volunteer no damn information
That's
if
the
you can't
problem.
say.
I've been here.
That is the
Don't. But my
problem.
thing is, obviously, you're not an insider because if you're an insider, you know to keep your damn mouth shut.
Mouth shut. Period.
You're not gonna
Period.
sit
Right.
there
And
and be
Michael had
dropping
people
names,
sign NDAs and stuff like that.
right?
So
You're not.
Exactly.
Yeah, and most of the people that's in on this better believe they have signed an NDA, and I believe that like first cousins and maybe certain family members might know, but they're on a need to know basis, and they know to keep their mouth shut because hey, that could cut. Trust me, the Jacksons are notorious. Well, the famous branch of the Jacksons are known to
Right.
shut you down. They will cut you off.
hmm
And so, these
Hmm.
people that's their family, number one, but at the same time, they don't want to do nothing that'll get themselves cut off.
exactly.
So
Absolutely.
and then you got the same with the hanger-ons and the friends that's been around the circle. If they know something, best believe they not gonna drop no hints or tell you nothing.
Right. So
They
that's
know
why it
better.
makes no
That's
sense. Like
real.
these people come out of nowhere and they're like, "Oh yeah, like I know that Michael's coming." Like, oh, stuff like that. Like that's why it's
Yes.
believe
That shit is irritating. Like, oh, I
That's
know he's
just a
coming.
fantasy that they have in their mind, and they're just saying that.
Like,
And it really makes
They
me
want to look
upset
important. They want to
because
look
nobody's gonna
important.
because
That's the
outwardly be
thing.
like, "Oh yeah, like I know that Michael is alive. I know that he's here. I've seen him. I have connections to him, but I can't say too much." That's when it becomes a problem. I don't have a problem
right.
with Michael being alive. I'll sit here and I'll listen and have this conversation all day. But it's like
Okay.
these fakes come out of nowhere.
them and their BS.
And you know what?
That's the problem.
I've had so many Mike fakers come to me and they'd be like, oh, they'll say things that sound so right. That sounds so like Michael. And then I said, well, do me a favor. I said, take a picture of your hand. Or maybe just a pic. Oh, well, see, I can't. Why
Making
not?
them mad.
Why not? Because I'm like this. If you just take a picture or either put yourself on camera,
hmm
you know, I don't think you can screenshot a picture from your camera or nothing like that. And plus, my thing is, if you are who you say you are, prove it. Don't sit there and get in my DMs and play with me.
Okay, and play these
Right.
games.
I know that's
Don't
Like,
right.
play with me.
pull up.
I'm not, and I'm the type of person. If you really Michael Jackson, on God, I will sign an NDA. I don't care if it's on
Right.
some ass
Okay,
paper. I
that's so
will
period.
sign.
Okay.
I'm
Period.
showing you that I'm signing this, or I'm typing that I will not say nothing
I ain't
under
saying
penalty
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
look, under penalty of perjury. And you can
Right.
sue the shit out of me, which you won't get much to
Period.
nothing.
Period. Because
But
if Michael
my
came to me
thing
and was
is,
like, "Oh, yeah, like this is me. Like, oh, I'm this, but you gotta sign this. You can't tell nobody that you know me. You won't hear a peep out of me."
You ain't gonna hear from me. I'm gonna
I'm
disappear.
saying,
I'm gonna
right.
disappear. You ain't gonna hear from me. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying.
gonna be gone.
no, I mean, you
Gone with the
don't have
fucking
to
me.
get gone, but you just won't be able to say shit.
You're not gonna hear nothing from me at
Mhm.
all.
Oh,
Everybody,
that's
what
how
else
I'm
you
like,
think
look,
about radio?
if you are who you say you are, prove it.
That's it.
I don't care if it's just one time. Show me that cleft chin. Show me your neck. Cause
Period.
look, don't forget, I've seen the man up close. I know certain like spots and
Period.
discolorations he had on his neck
hmm
and on his body. Show me your hands. Show me your neck. You don't
That
even gotta
neck
show
is
me your
ooh,
face
that neck,
because
Jesus.
Ooh,
if I see those markings that I
I want to see
saw
more
that
than the neck.
fateful day,
I'm
then I
saying.
know for okay, this is Michael.
Right.
And then I ask him questions about certain people he should know. If he after I've been caught so many posers. I ask him a question. Oh,
Hmm.
well, how's Big John doing? Who? Oh, you don't know who Big John? Okay, now I know you
I'm
full of shit
screaming.
because you should know who Big John is.
Right.
Wow.
So
Monet is
that's
trying to
why I'm
get
like
in.
I ask him specific questions that only he would know.
Try
Right.
the link again, Monet.
Right. And then if they can actually prove that they Michael,
I asked him too. What's Lionel Richie's nickname?
Right.
What do they call him?
I'm
If
trying
he
to
can't
figure out
say
how did
shit,
this even all start in the first place? Like, you don't hear people saying that,
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
Elvis.
Prince is still alive. Well, actually Pearl Jr., she tried to do something like that, but I was like, no, this
No,
Prince
no,
is
I've
no.
heard
dead.
people say
Actually,
Prince and
no, no,
Elvis
no.
are
Wait a
still
minute. Wait a
alive,
minute.
but I've never heard
Wait,
people like
wait.
impersonate them like
Right.
that.
Wait. Hold on. I want to say this to Pearl, and I'm not a Pearl Jr. Apologist enough. But to her defense, she did not start a Prince. She said she knows somebody. It's a couple of fans that's in the Prince on the Prince side that's starting
Hey,
that's
Monet.
investigating
Yeah, I
Hey.
the
know she
Prince.
didn't start it. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
she did. I know someone else did, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just trying to
I'm with
figure out
her on
how
that
did it
because
start.
his death don't make sense.
Yeah.
That
Right.
too, that too, but I think it also is like people are trying to monetize on like quote unquote being Michael and taking
Of
advantage of these people to
course.
get money. But it also comes in like
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody on the internet be like, "Yes, I'm Elvis Presley."
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Well, I guess because we never really followed the Elvis death hoax, but there is a
Right, but
Elvis death hoax, big time.
Michael's death didn't make sense either, but neither did Prince and neither did Elvis's. But I don't see anybody being like, "Oh, I'm Prince. Prince is still alive." Like I've heard people say Prince is still alive, but not as much as Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson is the most like, "Oh, he's alive. It's a death hoax. This is this." Like I think I've heard that more than I've heard with anybody else. I've heard it once or twice with Whitney, but I've never heard anybody be like, "Yes,
Really,
I'm
with
Whitney."
Whitney?
Whitney.
Yeah, I've seen it with
Child.
Whitney. Like it's so strange.
Now
It's
I
the
will
truth
I've
of
say
only
this.
this.
ever really seen it throughout, like consecutively throughout the past 13
Let,
years.
let
I've
me
seen
tell you
it
something.
so much with Michael Jackson.
I will say this about Whitney. I do indeed believe she has passed.
Right.
And but I'm a big conspiracy theorist when it comes to how she died and why she
Yeah,
died.
me too. Me too.
And the
Now
fact that her daughter died
they
the same
killed
way.
her for ritualistic purposes. Clyde Davis. He basically killed off the voice. And if you remember when he got on to Larry King Live show with what's her name? Hudson. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about.
Jennifer
Hudson.
Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. This motherfucker got on the live with Larry King talking about, yes, she's the new voice.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
And
I
Oh wow.
every pre-Grammy party, Clyde Davis always arrived to his party with Whitney on his arm. It's been a tradition.
Now,
Notice he
think,
came with Jennifer Hudson. They killed her off. He had her body up in that apartment, up in that room for up to 3 o'clock in the morning.
good
He
night,
told
Dove.
them not to remove her body while they up there
Thank you for
partying.
joining, babe.
Huh?
Oh
okay.
no, I
This
was
is
saying
gonna
good
give
night
me
to Dove.
nightmares.
But I'm just saying, but
no, but no, go back, piggybacking off of that. I thought about that about Michael too. Like, although Michael's death doesn't make sense, let's say he is gone, right? Let's go back to
Hmm.
that. Like, let's say he is gone. His death didn't make sense, and it's mainly, and if we're gonna say that he is dead, right? His
mhm.
death
Yeah.
didn't make sense because we're gonna be real about it. The elites killed him because think about it. 2 years prior, he was talking his shit, and it pissed
Mhm.
people off,
But
and
I
that's
was,
the problem.
but I'll say this: the elite didn't kill him. He did not die
No, I'm
because
saying
first.
if that's how we're
Oh,
gonna talk about the
oh,
situation,
okay,
like
yeah,
if he is dead, like because like I said, there's two ways to think about this situation. So if we're
Mhm.
going
his
off like, oh,
family.
he is dead, he would have been killed for either the same reason or because he wouldn't shut up.
Right. His family, their reaction and their behavior throughout this whole thing, all the way up until now, is a big factor in reasoning why his ass ain't gone nowhere. Okay. They did everything backwards. They sit up there on TV shows talking about, I ain't seen Michael body. I don't know
The
where he
one thing
at.
that really put me
And
off about
and
this whole
and
thing is the
Jermaine
fact
talking
that
about, I
Karen
knew
took
he
her
was
happy
gone
ass
ever.
in there and took pictures.
Who?
The one thing that put me off about all of this is that Karen took her happy ass in there and took pictures of
According
the
to her, but
inside of.
she didn't show no pictures. That's how I'm like,
Wait, pictures
that's
of
the
what?
So okay, so Karen sold pictures to TMZ because, like I said, like only family and stuff in there can go in his like mausoleum area in Forest Lawn. She went in there and took pictures and sold them to TMZ.
But think about it. She works for
Mm-mm.
Michael. Who's to say he didn't have her put that? Remember, in order to sell the public on his death, they gotta have the imagery. Think
True.
about that. She's a close person around him. If
Well, she's
anything,
weird now.
she's
Like
part. But
Karen's
think
weird
about
now.
it. If anything, though, she's part of this shit. She had to because she was around him.
True,
She
but
was
the stuff she says
connected.
on Twitter is
Same.
very, very, very weird. Like she's very racially insensitive too.
Well, I
Mm-mm.
mean, that's white. No offense to those who might be white, but I'm just saying that's they she's gonna say that she's not gonna
Yeah,
be
like have
sensitive.
you seen her Twitter? I'm blocked by her actually.
No, I
No,
have.
I don't have the time to
I've been
look at her
seeing her
Twitter.
Twitter
So.
Mm-mm.
in a while. Like I said, my thing is people like his family, and that's what kind of pissed me off with some of these fans. Oh, Michael would never do this to his family. He would never. Did you see his mother? His mother had that same little frown with no tears in her eyes for how many years? Same like with Miss Paris. Oh, I could cry on cue, but face dry as a bone.
She
And
Oh,
did
it's
say it.
funny
Lord.
because
She
after
did
all
say
these
that.
years, they asked Miss Jackson, like Janet, to say, "Mom, can you still talk about Michael?" I can't. And then they go, "Wow, wow." She got that little frown on. I said, Miss
No,
I'm
Jackson, did
no,
you?
sorry.
I
Oh
said that
God.
earlier, Kim. I was like, okay, we could take this either two ways. Either she's devastated at everything that has happened and Michael getting murdered, or she's saying I can't because she literally can't talk about it.
Right, because this whole conversation is a two-way street.
Right. Exactly.
Like I said, she go, "Oh, wow." That is so funny. They had that little, oh, they were showing
Kim,
her just
You
look.
know
I'm
something?
like, and
This whole
gone.
Good
people
I'm
girl.
like, gone,
accusing.
mama. Mama got her a new wig and everything. I said they done finally switched it up. Because boy, she been in purple and blue for how many
You
years?
get on my nerves.
no,
You
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 know
better
I'm
know.
leave
like,
what?
Mama
I
Catherine. Don't
when
have.
do
they
that
go,
to Mama
this
Catherine.
woman, I'm like, this woman is a billionaires and she sits on the estate. Can somebody get her a
They do
pink
be doing it
outfit?
wrong.
A pink
Mhm.
or an orange, yellow, something. It was blue and purple for how many years?
30
Um,
years.
And I'm like, at some point you could talk about I mean, I know it's painful, but you know what I mean? It's how many years now? I
I'm
can't.
just playing. I'm just playing. You know,
Come on
Uh,
now. I'm just,
Monet said, "Let's
and
make
then
a
you
group
got
chat."
Latoya, you
Girl,
got
I be in this group chat all the time. Y'all don't understand.
yes, let's make a group
and
chat,
got
y'all. So look,
this
we're
is my
gonna
first
do.
Yeah.
time actually talking about this
well, you
publicly
know
because
what, guys?
usually,
It's
I'm
10
glad you
o'clock and
did.
I have to get up. I got to get up early in the morning because I got to go to work. So I'll talk to
Period.
y'all
Get that
when y'all
bag.
have another one.
well, we
Okay,
enjoyed
Kim, thank
you.
you for
Thank you.
joining.
Oh, no problem. It was fun. I just had
Yes,
to
yes.
put my two shiny little Carpal Lincolns in there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Period.
Well, we
Okay.
glad you did.
yeah.
Period.
Yes, girl.
Thank you guys. You have a good one.
You
All right.
too.
Good
Wait, who's
night.
that?
Good
Can
night.
y'all hear me?
Bye bye.
Yes, we can hear you, Monet. Can you hear us?
Yeah, it's the volume just super low.
What, child? I don't know. Do
It
you have
sounds
headphones on?
Uh-uh.
I mean, well, you can hear us. We just real low.
Yeah, I can still hear y'all though.
Child. Well, this has been an eventful night. Look, what else do we want to get into before we head out?
okay, if we gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
Mike Zilla, I'm
Does
sorry. Wait,
nobody
my
else
bad.
seem like
Oh,
does it nobody else
Gloria.
find it weird that Karen's stupid ass has his underwear in her underwear drawer?
Girl, what?
Yeah, like she openly admitted that shit. Mind you, she's married with a dog.
What the fuck?
She has this man's
No.
underwear. Like literally, she was like, I could have taken anything from his house, but I took his underwear. For what?
You think she
Exactly.
fucked him? You think she fucked on
Girl,
Mike?
I don't think she fucked on him. She ain't that crazy.
You,
You
she
notice
was
how
probably
everybody who got some
obsessed.
you notice how everybody who got some Mike Zilla actually got their head screwed on right.
No, girl. So, okay, we gotta have this conversation. I don't think so. I think the people who did fuck on Michael is crazy. I think they're a little bit crazy. I think the dick fucked them up.
Okay, but you think Shauna
I
been
agree
slept with
with
him
you,
because she
Gloria.
kind of crazy too.
Wait, who?
Shauna.
Yeah, she is crazy.
I don't think she fuck on him. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think she might have seen it, but
She definitely seen it. She's seen it. But I
yeah, I
don't
guess
know if she
maybe.
fucked him because she ain't describe it in the book.
But Lisa, but Lisa got it.
Lisa
Oh
definitely
yeah,
got
we
it.
know she got
Debbie
it.
got it.
Hmm.
So they're not
Debbie,
crazy.
I didn't want to believe Debbie got it, but she definitely did
She
because
got it for real. I don't care what nobody.
yeah, yeah,
Did you
Debbie
know
got
that
that
she
thing.
tried to have a custody battle with Michael? I didn't know that till recently.
She did, and that's why I didn't like her for a little minute. But yeah, she did. She definitely did. And she like tried to sue him and stuff like that. Like, girl, you literally said, "Oh, he can have the kids, and he can do this, and he can do that."
Right,
It's a gift.
Exactly.
It's a gift to him, and then you don't try to sue him. Like, what are you doing?
right. But then that's what makes it weird too. So like, I feel like I know that Lisa got it. Lisa definitely got it because he was out here cheating and shit. But I
Mm.
know Debbie got it. But my thing is, did Shauna get it?
You know what? I feel like that's a conversation we could lead with tomorrow. Like, if
Girl, I'm
anybody's
gonna be up in here.
available,
I'm gonna be up in here for real. After
I'm
my
gonna
little
be
date with my man, I'm
available,
gonna
and I'm
be
gonna
up
wear
in here.
headphones next time because I can barely even hear.
yes, babe, definitely. Like, let's do this
Yeah,
tomorrow because we're gonna do some more MJ is the live talk tomorrow. But I do want to end this soon because we are almost at 2 hours, which is good. But I
discourse.
I just want to end this live by saying to all the fake ass impersonators out there, pretending to be Michael, you need to stop.
Do a
It's
backflip off.
annoying.
Right. Stop.
It's annoying and it's weird. Like, honestly, what do you want? I think maybe these men that's pretending to be Michael, it's a fetish for them. Like, oh yeah, I know the ladies will send me some news or whatever if I say I'm Mike.
It's
Like,
that too, but I also think it also has to do with the fact that a lot of them are like really weird looking in real life. So they're not
right.
getting no play in real life. They're basically incels. But
Mm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
like I think they're incels, and I think that they're taking advantage of young girls and children, and
Yes,
even some men because there are gay men out there, or men who like men, and they also take advantage of them in that way too. So they're taking advantage of everybody, of every race, um every gender and stuff like that. So like, to be honest, it all has to do with like that they get no play in real life.
right, right, exactly, literally. And so like I said, we're going to continue most of this tomorrow. Also, this message is directly to Michael. You can follow me on Instagram from one of your spam accounts or
Yeah.
one of
Follow
your.
me
And
too.
Michael, if you out there, just
Me
hit us up
too.
below.
For all three of us.
I'm talking to Michael right now. Oh my goodness. Y'all so annoying. Like,
Yeah.
Baby, just come on over here. I know I got a man and whatever, but you can slide on over
You know
here. You
I'm
know
Michael,
what?
I've
single. You
been
already
single
knowing.
for 3 years. And this thing is real good. It's
I'll leave my
prepared.
man for you, Michael. Just
It's prepared. It's nice and right for you, Daddy. Okay, so
I'm fucking
anytime you're
dead.
trying to slide,
You know, you can just
you
follow me
slide
up
right
on
here.
IG, whatever.
Right, hit me up, MJ underscore singularity, babe. I'm gonna be
Right.
there for
Y'all
you.
type
I'll
y'all.
sign that
Uh,
NDA.
Y'all gotta put y'all Instagram down so Michael can see it.
Michael.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Let me
Let me
put
put my
my
shit
IG
down
in the
too.
chat. Everybody, put your IG in the chat. And Michael, if I find out you contacted any one of these bitches, it's on site. I'm just letting you know.
I'm dead.
Okay.
You go find me, Michael. You can find me through Gloria, because I promise you, I'm gonna be all up under her stuff. I'll
Yes,
sign that
but
NDA for you, babe. I'll sign that NDA for
I'll
you.
sign it. I won't say shit, Michael. Listen, I'll leave all these bitches for you. Okay, no shade.
I'll
I'll
leave
delete
my
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 mouth is shut,
Instagram.
Michael. You already know.
I'll leave my fiance for you, babe. I got you.
No, not the Beyonce child. I will delete everything. Fuck a YouTube, Instagram, but what? What
Babe, I will
Kingofpop
delete
Radio?
all
She
my
never
social media
existed.
for you, Michael.
It's my never existed.
She never existed, babe.
Oh
Like
God, we a mess. Lord have mercy.
Michael laughing. He better laugh. And like I
You
said,
better.
you know what I'm saying? Like, let me stop playing if I scare him away. I'm actually a very nice, quiet young lady, Michael. Like, I'm not ratchet at all.
Girl, shut up.
Hell no.
Now why you sit here and lie?
I'm not. I'm a good girl.
Right.
Like,
So if I resurrected your old Instagram
girl,
page,
you need to be quiet. Don't be spilling my
Oh look, you
business.
see how she exposed you in front of Michael though? Wow.
I got to. I gotta make myself look good. See, Michael, I'm not ghetto at all.
Like, at all. Like, I'm a good girl.
Like
You know what
I'm
I'm
a
Yeah, I'm
good
saying?
child.
quiet, I
Like
ain't
all I do is
ghetto, you
play
know.
Animal Crossing all day.
Like, I know you like a lady. Like, she cross her legs and stuff. I do all that. Mm, fold the blankets, put them in the linen,
Somebody
plant
said you gonna
flowers.
see Michael in your corner tonight, girl. I hope so.
Girl, why
Who said that? Let me
Girl,
see.
bitch, now you know I live alone. What if I get a knock on the door at 3 in the morning? Bitch,
She gonna go.
what's with you?
Girl, just take your wig off and fight. Just take your
In
wig off and fight.
motherfucking thing. Your ass would have come here at 3 in the morning.
Man, girl, you acting like you be mad because he's gonna put that Mike Zilla on you, child.
You know he wanna put it down on you.
Oh
I
God.
you know.
Shut the fuck up.
He do. I think he's
I
because
swear.
Okay, no, all jokes aside, take your wig off and fight. I'm dead. All jokes aside, look, I don't know what's going on. Okay, it seems like people think Michael's alive, and I really do respect that. Because like we said, there is a lot of evidence. But all jokes aside, for me, I really do have to let him go. I cannot keep sitting here and thinking this man is alive
Yeah,
because
it's not good for your mental.
Right. Ain't
right,
finna have me crying all motherfucking night
Oh
and
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
right. I'm over here staring at my bad pillow, wishing it come to life. Like I can't do this.
Right, like
Like
it's not good. And like
it's
and
not healthy.
right, but I'm not gonna sit here and degrade nobody for thinking that he's alive. More power to you. Send me your
Right.
evidence, bestie.
Exactly. Like send me the evidence. Okay. Like if Michael is really alive, send me the evidence. Send me the tea. And whatever he need me to do, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'll sign a
But
little yay.
but just so you know, Michael, the rent is due on the first of
And
every
that's
month.
period.
Okay.
The phone bill due too.
Every month, the first is due. Just so you know. If you need the address, I can send that to you too, babe. All right.
But I will say this whole conversation is a two-way street and we all
It
need to
is.
respect each other. Whether we believe that he's gone or not, we all need to respect each other's views and values on this whole thing. Um
Yes, exactly. And
and
that's what I love. We really got on here, difference of opinions and all, and nobody like fought, jumped down each other's throat. I mean, I am nervous about tomorrow because I feel like a lot more people gonna be available and this
girl,
chat
I'm
won't be
ready.
packed.
I'm
Y'all,
ready.
they
I'll take
really
my
trying to
wig
take
off.
Michael from us. They actually putting their Instagrams down.
Oh no,
First
y'all
of
not trying to
all,
get my man. I know y'all
Right,
not
you
trying to get
can't
my man.
right,
Hold up.
no.
ain't nobody tell y'all to put your ugly ass Instagrams down, babe.
Because first of all, we've been shooting our shot in here all this whole time. Y'all could have joined and started shooting y'all shot, but y'all didn't.
Right.
Okay.
See, I get up on here. Y'all too late now.
Right, it's too
Now,
late.
Michael, you better not come. I'm not playing with you.
I know my hair was looking crazy when I first got up in here, but Michael, I swear I'm beautiful.
You see, I'm gonna
I'm
come on here
dead.
looking like a bad bitch tomorrow
You
because
know what? See now, if I do my makeup
See, look,
tomorrow,
y'all got me wanna all right, we gotta do it
so that's what
tomorrow.
we
And I'm
doing.
hopping on here.
That's what we doing. All
yes,
right.
I'm coming on here tomorrow. Lashes on fleek, weave down to the butt. Like, what's up?
Period.
Okay, lip gloss popping. Like,
I'm ready, child.
oh my god, we are so silly.
I swear, but we do need to make a group chat about this though, or
We
just a
do.
group
Let's
chat
make a
about
group chat.
Yes, we can make a
like.
group.
But y'all need to be active. Y'all need to be active because I don't want no weak ass group chat again.
Wait, you said what? Sonny, what?
No, we need to be active in that group chat because I don't want to be in another weak ass group chat where
No,
nobody
yeah,
be
me
talking.
too, Sonny. Like, I'm tired of being in group chats and it be lit for 2 days and then it die.
No,
Like,
because
I'll be hating that.
people make group chats without other people in it, and then it's just like a dry one, and you not understanding what's going on. But they in there talking and like atting each other on their Instagram stories. I'm like, damn, what about me?
right. Like when I first got on IG in like 2019, early 2019 into 2018, the group chats was popping. Like I feel like the group chats was popping back then. Like
My group
let's
chat,
bring that back.
the group chats that I've ever been
Y'all
in
gotta
are
add
only
the fun
popping for
people
real.
too.
They're only popping on Twitter, like for real, for real.
Right.
But Twitter hold drama, and I don't got time for that.
Girl.
You know what I'm
Oh,
gonna do? I'm gonna go watch Moonwalker,
yes, yes, yes. I'm finna watch the bad tour.
and
Let
that's
me.
Girl, I'm finna watch
period.
the American Dream.
Oh, girl, you
Okay.
gonna be watching that shit for the next week.
Okay, she really is.
Girl, you better clear your schedule. You ain't doing shit
I'm gonna
else.
skip to the part with Wiley and then that's my man too. You know.
True.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
period.
Period.
Okay, everybody drop y'all Instagrams down so everybody could go follow each other.
Period. Period. Period.
Y'all
I'll do
gotta
that.
post where it says post a comment. Don't put it in the private chat because they're not gonna see it.
All right, you gotta go to the Instagram app and do it.
It ain't gonna
Not
let me.
Instagram app, child, the
Oh,
YouTube app. I'm fucking. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna exit out of here, and then I'm
it's
gonna upload
okay.
thing in the chat. So
Facts. I miss the old days on IG. I remember when I first sent my little application for the MJ organization. The chat was active as fuck. Yo, like for those of y'all who don't know, I had started a little organization like a few years ago, and that shit was popping at first. Then it turned into a disaster. But in the beginning, it was nice. It was very nice.
I remember your lives back in the day. They were great. They was popping for real.
Girl, listen. Listen, somebody tried to come for me talking about, oh, King of Pop Radio is dead because my Instagram is not up. I said, baby, we on YouTube. We not dead. We gained 100 followers in September. How you doing?
Period.
Period. And plus, like, it's more popping on here anyway because it's like you are able to talk more. You're able to use
No,
music.
Sunny,
Right.
for
If you
real
even
though.
curse on Instagram, they finna delete your account and stuff.
Exactly. And Sunny, you a witness. I had 10,000 followers in what?
Mm-hmm.
In the
Yeah.
past 3-4 months, it was only what 10 people in the
Bro,
live,
I
15.
didn't talk to her for like a week and then I thought she blocked me and then she called me and was like, hey, here's my new Instagram. I said, do what?
Right.
Right. Cause I'm like, I'm finna go see these fan fictions. I'm like, dang, what happened to her account? I thought she blocked
Girl.
me too.
Right, because I sure was finna go bully her about the Archangel Michael one, but we gonna digress because I done talked to her about it like 7 times and she gonna ignore me again.
Oh, I forgot about the Archangel Michael fan fiction.
I'm gonna need you to hop on it, Miss Lady.
I am. You know what? That's gonna be the next one I work on.
Period. Also, I do
Period.
got some stuff up my sleeve for you, by the way.
Oh, okay. Period. Bitch, you know we make classic fan fictions together. Oh, Monet don't know about I Am Billie Jean. I don't
Oh,
think.
girl, you better go read that.
No, I
Bitch,
don't
don't
know
read it.
about it.
I'm the writer.
You said you know about it.
I don't.
I never.
I'm dead. But no, I'm the writer, yeah.
Yes, me and Sunny worked on I Am Billie Jean together.
Busted our ass on that shit.
Like
Yeah.
literally, like blood, sweat, and tears on that shit.
Yes, girl. I stayed up for like 2 days on one of them chapters. I ain't even gonna lie to
Damn.
you.
No, no cap. So I'm actually okay. So since we're on YouTube now, Sunny, and obviously all of my content is gone from Instagram, I might have to read it over. I just don't know when I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
But as you can see, Sunny, we a little bit more active on here than on Instagram.
I
Like,
do like it on here more, for real.
bro, like like even though I had the 10,000 followers on Instagram, it seems like more people are in the chat here, and I'm only at 300 subscribers.
Right, and I feel like you've grown a little bit too on here because like there's people on here I ain't never seen.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she grown a lot. Cause I
yeah,
be coming in here
yeah,
checking.
babe. So I mean, it's
I
lit.
guess I need to start working on my YouTube channel too, child.
Girl, get it popping. Get it popping.
But
You're
yeah,
right, though. IG got some kind of grudge against you. They do got a grudge against me because let me tell you something. I called them several times. I called Facebook. I emailed all of them. Everybody else got their account back.
we need
But
to.
for some reason, I can't.
Oh,
Like,
and then let's not even talk about the fact that you were about to get verified and they took your shit down.
girl, let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Like, it's just, they don't like me because I exposed a lot of shit.
Hell, you
Didn't they try to
exposed
say you
them
was
because like they kept.
impersonating or something like that?
Yes, they tried to say I was impersonated. How, Sway? How?
But you're using your face.
My face, the live videos are of me.
Speaking of which, what if he who shall not be named reported your account?
Girl, I was thinking about he who should not be named in him report. I was thinking about that because he's a fucking hater.
No, because explain to me why my stepdaddy sent me a video of him on Facebook, and I was like, "Don't you ever."
It's the disrespect for me.
He didn't even
Somebody
know, and
said
he was
they
like, "What's wrong with
requested.
him?" I was like, "Don't do that."
Oh, somebody requested what on here?
Mm-hmm.
What
Please,
happened?
may I have requested it? Thank you. Oh, you want to join, Janesta?
We about to end it, ain't we?
Yeah, we about to end it. But Janesta, you could join tomorrow because we're gonna be on earlier because I know it's like people from different countries and stuff like that. So I want to come on earlier, like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock instead of
And
coming on so late because I think it's like 2 a.m. for them or some shit, you
right,
know?
I'm legal to drink, so we gonna be sipping some alcohol when we talk about it.
Wait, I got a question. Who was that other lady in here talking?
Kim.
Oh yeah, that's Kim.
Oh yeah, add her in the group chat because she got the tea.
She do
Same.
got this. Eve.
She got the tea.
She's a heavy believer.
Oh, Gloria, I swear I'm legal to drink now, so me and you gonna be sipping that
Bitch,
alcohol.
I can't go to bed. Oh my god, I can't. I met this girl when she was 19.
Yeah, I had just turned 19 when I met her, and now I turned 21, and now every time I talk to her, I'm like, yeah, I need me a little drinky drink.
I
I'm dead. Don't
I
have me go
can't.
downstairs. Give me
Oh.
Girl,
Glory.
how old
You
are
knew
you?
how I was.
Girl, she was on Instagram live and they was partying, they was dancing. I was like,
They was
child,
lit.
I was like,
I'm
you
just
turned up in there.
chill.
All right, well, let us stop chatting because we over here having regular conversation
I swear.
at this point.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right,
All
good
right,
night,
y'all.
everybody. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This was a very eventful live. I feel like we got a lot of tea, a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this tomorrow. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed talking about Michael being alive. Maybe tomorrow we could do kind of a little debate, you know, going back and forth. For those who believe he's alive, for those who believe he is gone, and he is gone. Okay, child. So we could do a little debate tomorrow. Whoever's up for it, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It helps the channel grow, you guys. So please like the video, like, give it a thumbs up. Okay, drop some comments on this video as soon as it is uploaded, guys. It helps us grow, which helps us MJ fans get out there more to the world, child. Because y'all know I'm not playing no games. Okay, I want the world to know Michael is innocent. We can only doing that by growing this account. Okay, so let's do it. Everybody like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please comment, guys. I know if you like, I don't feel like going back to the video. All you got to do is refresh the page. All you got to do is refresh the page. The video going to be there, okay? If it's not there right away, give it 20 minutes, then check the page and just drop a comment, you guys. It really helps. And, you know, it helps me be able to have more conversations like this with you guys. So I love you all. Everybody have a wonderful night. If you're around tomorrow to join the live, definitely join. Don't be shy. We love each other. We are Moonwalking Kingdom. And don't forget to like this video. Everybody have a good night. Bye.